Hello guys, my name is Robert. Welcome to another CS2 investing video. Today we have very important topics I want to cover. First off is the sticker Evil Geniuses Holo. I have no idea guys, but this sticker has pumped once again. Like, this is crazy. This sticker is like, I don't even want to talk about this one because it was like a scam pretty much. Because Chinese people or whatever, we have no proofs about that, were pumping the sticker before. Currently it has started to pump yet again. I have no idea, it used to go around for like 5 euros on the Steam community market. As you can see, even 27 pieces were sold, which is somehow not that sus, I would say. Sometimes one is sold once a day, sometimes 3, sometimes 17, it depends, right? But today, just in 1 hour, 100 pieces were sold for almost 27 euros, which is very weird, guys. This seems very off. Do not buy these stickers. I mean, yes, they can pump again, obviously. I mean, you probably even did notice that this sticker is rising again, but this is absolutely insane. Personally, I think this is a pump yet again. Maybe some of you have bought a lot of these stickers back in the day when it was like 100 euros and you couldn't sell them, and now you were like, let me start pumping this one. This is almost like a 5x in just 1 hour. Imagine you invest like your money and you get in 1 hour 5x the amount back. This is absolutely insane, guys. As you can see, some of these are getting purchased again for 16.29. I mean, obviously it dropped yet again, but the price could absolutely implode. But do not invest into the sticker. It would be a very big mistake. Let's talk about some real CS2 investments right here. The first collection on my list is going to be the Essen collection. It has the Royal Guard USP inside. Obviously, I love this gun. We've covered it in one of my previous videos before. The main thing about it is, one of the collections that are currently in the active drop pool maybe will be removed by Valve in the future, at least one collection. And my prediction, it is going to be the Essen collection or the Barrel collection, at least one of the two. But who knows, Valve can definitely do whatever they want. They could remove both at the same time. But overall, personally, I love this skin so much. It's just a perfect color. Royal Guard skins, absolutely fire. In my opinion, just looks like the blue phosphor. Obviously, also a great match to use the blue phosphor and this USP. USP is obviously way cheaper. This one is in the minimal wear condition. No, this one is in the factory new condition. But I also do have the minimal wear version. So if you go for the minimal wear version, it will be also just fine. I can think that this skin will also rise down the line, especially once Valve removes them. And we have seen that they are capable of removing things, because Valve just removed the Anubis package collection. This package has been removed from the game. Everybody was thinking, well, this package won't be removed probably, but they were completely wrong. It just took a very long time, but you always need time for good investments to rise, and this is just one of those things that has risen, obviously. And this is not a pump just like the Evil Genius sticker. Also, across the board, all my cases pretty much have risen over the time. I'm not selling them right now. I'm keeping them for the long run, guys. If you're interested in these investments, definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on any new videos that I'm uploading. And also leave a like, because this helps the channel out. First off, let's talk about the Gamma cases, the Gamma 2 cases as well. Obviously one of my favorite cases in the game. I think they have a very big future. I mean, they obviously have started rising. I was buying these cases when they were 2 to 3 euros on third-party websites. Currently they're going for 6 to 7 euros on the Steam community market, which is absolutely insane. But this is understandable because Valve actually removed all cases from the active drop pool. Or let's say not all. The Nightmare case, the Recall case, the Revolution case and the Kilowatt case, I think, are still in the active drop pool. These cases could get removed down the line, but I think it's gonna take maybe 1 or 2 years for the next case to get removed, because last case that has been removed was the Fracture case. Also, for example, I only have one Riptide case because personally I do enjoy this case. It is personally too expensive for me. I would rather go for the Breakout case instead, or maybe buy a couple of Spectrum cases instead, because I think that Spectrum cases could also reach the same level and be around like 20 bucks. This is definitely possible, guys. Also, I have a couple of Fracture cases here. Not a lot, guys, but I do have some. I profited on every single one of those cases. CS2 is just this game. If you're interested, guys, definitely go spend your money. But if you are irresponsible, for example, and you don't know what to do with your money, and if your investments start tanking all of a sudden, you want to sell all your things at once, this is a very bad sign. Always invest only the things you don't care about. For example, if your investment starts falling, you won't sell it that fast. because we only sell our investments when they have risen and we profited on them. Sometimes it's just gonna take some time. On other investments, for example, it's just gonna take maybe a week or less. Who knows? Because the CS2 market is completely unpredictable, and this is still a game at the end of the day, guys. The Prisma and Prisma 2 cases currently are exploding yet again. We reached the $2 mark, and these cases could go even higher since Valve made them very rare and not easy to access right now. So the most likely chance you're gonna obtain these cases is by actually buying them yourself. The chances of you getting them dropped in a weekly drop are so low, it is incredible. I'm not sure, don't quote me on this one, but it's like under 5% or something. It's absolutely insane, maybe even less. Let me know down in the comments if you know how rare the chances of getting maybe this case right here. Also, honestly, I mean, the revolver case does not have maybe the best skins inside, but the knives are definitely slapping. Maybe a lot of you were sleeping on this R8 revolver Fate. I mean, obviously back in the day it was not expensive, not used at all. I mean, obviously I wasn't buying it myself because personally it's not the best skin in the game, right? Who uses the revolver? But this is a beautiful trade up skin for a very rare knife. I mean, the revolver case has so many OG knives inside, so the chances of you pulling one is definitely high and up there. So that's why these cases and skins will be desirable down the line and will stay consistent in its price. You could also aim for some cheap purple trade up skins, for example this Negev power loader. Maybe one of those skins that is not that expensive right now, and you could take a look at them, maybe buy a couple of them if you're interested. They do match nice with my gloves, to be honest. Also, this Tech 9 Avalanche also matches with my gloves as well. Maybe I do need to pick these skins up, because at the end of the day I'm not gonna sell them if I buy them. I'm gonna keep them for the long run and sell for profit, maybe for double my money, maybe for triple my money, who knows. This case is currently also not expensive, so I will be definitely taking a look at it. I've had this AWP for a very long time. I've purchased this $180 or euros, somewhere in that area, and currently this skin goes around for 900. As I said, maybe you can buy it in a field test version, but if you're gonna buy it, definitely keep it for the long run, because the amount of these that are going around is actually not a lot. There's not many out there, and for example the Desert Eagle Stargates are also currently pumping. I mean, maybe they've dipped a little bit in its price, but trust me guys, over the long run these skins will rise even more. This is just, for example, like the blue phosphor. Sometimes it drops, sometimes it falls. If it drops, guys, it's just getting liquidity. Maybe it's getting a little bit less of attention, and these are the times where we are buying these skins. Obviously, this is maybe not the best time to buy it, but you could wait maybe a couple of weeks. It definitely could also rise, so don't sleep on this skin. I would like to know your opinion on cheap red filler skins, guys. What do you think? Is it worth to buy red cheap skins, use them in trade-ups and hope to not get this collection? Or is it completely not worth it and you will end up losing all your money? I mean, at the end of the day, it's always gambling, but I would love to know your opinion, guys. I mean, my knives across the board are definitely not rising, but they're definitely also not falling. I mean, they're staying consistent. This is what I loved about knives back in the day. Currently, it's very unpredictable with the new trade-up system, but the price is settled, and I think over the long time, knives could see a rise. Not a big one like we had previously, but maybe of 30 to 35%. This is definitely possible. I think a lot of these high-tier items and knives will be definitely available on the market, not like previously. Maybe they won't be that rare anymore, I would say, but the price could definitely rise yet again, because the amount of these knives does not match the player amount yet. And I think that a lot of new players that are coming to CS are also looking into these knives, because the CS2 game, it's getting better with each update. But I'm still missing this one system, guys, the Overwatch system, where we could watch, for example, potential cheaters, rate them, watch the gameplay. I love this stuff, guys. Let me know in the comments if you know it. Maybe we'll be doing a new series once it comes out. We'll be watching some shady players play. Maybe they got reported by false, who knows. Overall, these blue charms are so cheap right now, and I think, yes, there are a lot of them out there. I think some of these charms could definitely reach like $1. This will be an easy, like, what, 9x to 8x. This is a lot of money if you think about it, but you will need to buy a lot of them. Don't suggest you going only for this charm, because there's just so many out there and you can't only focus on one. You need to diversify your investments. Don't buy only one charm, buy a lot of charms. A hot take, but for example, it is probably going to be a guaranteed profit if you buy every single charm in the game and you keep it, for example, for a couple of years. I'm pretty sure you could profit on it. If you're interested in other CS2 investments, definitely go ahead and check my other videos out. You can also join our Discord community. The link will be down in the description. You can ask me questions, or my community can share your CS2 investments or whatever you unboxed. Everybody is welcome, and I will see you around.